They say no two things are exactly alike. Does this apply to skid steers and track loaders? Absolutely. Advantages of skid steers. Skid steers have wheels. Each set of wheels are locked and synchronized mechanically and are independent from the other. The steering is integrated into the system, meaning you don't steer, you skid. The wheels literally are dragged across the surface of the ground. This allows zero radius turning. Skid steers move faster. Skid steers generally weigh less than track loaders. They can easily be driven on concrete and pavement. The zero radius turning provides better maneuverability over a track loader. Skid steers press harder. The wheels on the skid steer exert more pressure into the ground than track loaders. That pressure is evenly distributed between the four wheels. This makes them the preferred option for snow removal and ground compaction. A skid steer's ability to move faster on hard surfaces make them a good choice for scrap, demolition, and road work. Skid steers cost less. A skid steer, as compared to a similar sized track loader, usually costs less to purchase. Maintenance tends to be lower as well. The key reason skid steers cost less to maintain is that tires wear down at a slower pace compared to tracks. Also, tracks are more expensive to replace than tires. Since skid steers weigh less, it makes them easier and cheaper to transport, and also makes them more fuel efficient. Now, before we continue, be sure to crush the like button and subscribe to E&C to receive more heavy equipment guides. We do appreciate your support. Advantages of track loaders. Track loaders don't have wheels. Once again, we're stating the obvious. Track loaders have, well, tracks, not wheels. Tracks provide more traction because they cover a larger area of the ground. This allows you to travel over soft terrain, mud, and snow. Track loaders are slow but stable. Track loaders move slower than skid steers, but their superior traction makes them more stable. They're a good choice for job sites with slopes or rough terrain. Track loaders are easier on soft ground and delicate areas. Skid steers provide maneuverability, but can tear up some surfaces. Track loaders have more power. Generally, track loaders have more horsepower and hydraulic flow. They're heavier and can carry greater loads. The weight, however, does not mean more ground pressure. Track loaders won't compact the soil as much as skid steers do. The pound per square inch or PSI of ground pressure of a skid steer is about 30 to 35, considerably more than the 4 to 6 of a track loader. You can lower maintenance costs on track loaders. You'll likely pay more for a track loader, but you can lower the maintenance cost by reducing wear and tear on the machine. Unfortunately, many operators drive a track loader like a skid steer. You can extend the life of the tracks and undercarriage by using 3-point turns, alternating left and right turns, and changing direction more slowly. Using the right tension on the tracks, not too loose and not too tight, will extend the time between track replacements. Adjustments on skid steers and track loaders. The most important thing skid steers and track loaders have in common is the attachment mechanism. Modern skid steers and track loaders are equipped with a universal quick attach plate. Pretty much any attachment will work on both machines. But just because you can use an attachment on a track loader, it doesn't mean you should. You need to ensure that the machine has enough power to handle the attachment, and always talk with a reputable attachment dealer like Vernick Manufacturing to find the right attachment for the job and the machine. Comfort. Track loaders typically have more comfort features, closed cabs, climate control, and cushier seats, but this has more to do with the target audience. Manufacturers tend to offer more comfort options on smaller track loaders, often purchased by owner-operators. However, both machines continue to evolve over time, and larger skid steers often have these same comfort options available. Before we finish, here's a final recap of skid steers versus track loaders. Skid steers, they have wheels that generally cost less to replace. The initial investment is often less than a comparably sized track loader. They offer more compaction. They're more maneuverable, but can tear up some surfaces. They move faster, especially on hard surfaces. Lighter weight can reduce the cost of fuel and transport. Track loaders. They have tracks that are gentler on soft surfaces. They're slower, but more stable. Initial investment and maintenance are more expensive. Maintenance costs can be lowered by proper operation and track tension. They're heavier, but can often handle heavier loads, and they work well on slopes and rough terrain. We'd like to thank our video sponsor, and we recommend you check out the entire Vernig attachment lineup at VernigMFG.com. That's VernigMFG.com. They've got a solid supply and a great reputation. Stay tuned for more heavy equipment guides. Also, you can view our complete list of guides at eandcmag.com. That's EANDCMAG.com.